Hello, neighbors. Thank you for joining me tonight. Mayor Angel here saying hello after just coming back home from visiting the Lockport Township meeting. And I just wanted to tell you guys what a great time I had, how wonderful that board is. Oh my goodness, those folks, they know how to run a meeting. And I'm realizing now that I'm in my old, very crooked glasses. So I'll just bring that to attention so you know that, yes, I can see it too. I had a chance to meet with two of Lockport's officials last week, and there was a small meeting between just a few townships, and that has been going on for some amount of time. I don't know how long, but they were so kind to invite me, and we spent some time where they just basically caught me up on all the things that I needed to know. They taught me some terms and taught me what 425s are, and gave me their side of the story with the library. And I learned some things about how we share the ambulances and fire department and such. And I feel like I made some really good friends at that meeting. And tonight was an extension of that. I had the chance to meet the rest of the Lockport board, a lot of Lockport residents. It was very well attended. Early on in public comment, a lovely young woman stepped up to say that she had just moved here from the Big Rapids area. And I'm a big fan of the Big Rapids area. I camp just north of there several times a year and have friends in that neck of the woods. So it was really nice to see that she had actually chosen to come to our community. But she was talking about how much she'd like to have chickens. And they went ahead and just put it on the planning board's agenda for tomorrow night, which I think is fantastic. It shows that, when you come up and you speak and you ask for something, that they'll at least consider it and, won't just nod their heads and say, okay, we'll think about it, but they're actually going to open the discussion. I am so grateful to the local boards, to Park, Lockport, and Fabius, for including me and for being ready to embrace the city again. There has been a lot of bad blood from, years and years of different disagreements and such, but we're all really Three Rivers. I mean, the city doesn't end at the city limits. As I said tonight when I was introduced, their kids go to our schools and they shop. And when I say they, I mean the township people, they shop in our stores. And when I used to live in Fabius and when I lived there, I still thought of myself as from Three Rivers. And I know that that's how the township people feel too. And I'm so grateful that we can have good discussions again. And I was asked after the meeting, well, actually, let me back up just a little bit. Somebody stepped up and asked if the public was welcome at the meeting that I described to you earlier, that was just between, just two of each township officials, and then they invited me as well. And we are not mandated by the Open Meetings Act to have that one be public. And I was asked how I felt about that, and I support that one staying private. Not everything needs to be public when you're just fleshing out ideas or tossing something around. No decisions are made at all. There's never a quorum of any of the participating municipalities. And it's nice sometimes just to sit down in a very informal kind of way and talk with your local peers. And I support that one staying private. So I'm all for transparency, but that doesn't mean that I don't close my curtains sometimes too. I think those meetings will be very productive if we can all just very casually toss our ideas around, and anything that needs to be, addressed by a full body will be addressed by a full body in an open meeting. But I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to the townships for their support and their kindness, and all the people that came up to me at the meeting to congratulate me and tell me how much they supported me, and the people I already knew were supporters who were there, who said, I made phone calls for you and I supported you from the sidelines, even though I couldn't vote for you. I'm grateful, because the people who live in the township mean just as much to me as the people here too. We're all the same. We all want great things. We all want a good ambulance service. We all want good firefighters. We all want safety. We all want good deals. We all want the same thing. And this video is just my chance to say thank you to all the townships and to the folks tonight. So that's probably just a few minutes, but I just wanted to give a little report and say how grateful I am, and that their offense is being mended, everybody. I think if you're watching this video, you probably know about the bad blood that's, been between us, for different reasons, and everybody's at the table. And we're gonna make this whole area, as amazing as it can be because we're all working together. So, thank you to everybody who supports me and, in the election and since and in the future. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm so grateful for your trust, and I just hope I can live up to it because I have a lot to do. So, one little tidbit, Commissioner Stanfill and I are going to be having a tour of City Hall on Wednesday, and we're going to meet with all the different departments and just sort of get, more of the lay of the land. I'm really excited. I'm ready to have some discussions with different people and to get to know some folks on a more, or I should say, a less formal level, a more personal level. And I'm really, really excited about that. So I'll probably do a video on the things that I've learned so that I can share that. But again, thank you. Thank you so much for putting me in this position. And I really hope that I can be the person that you guys hope that I am. So thank you for watching, and have a great night. Take care, everybody.